trying to fool you with outward appearances, smoke and mirrors, but now they want to clear the air. They want to explain why they're trying to push your boundaries or tried to in the past. And they want to bridge some differences. They think that if you can find some common ground, you will listen to them. And you know who it is. If it's for you, they came into your mind quietly. This was something they're going to call assumptions or lies, but your spirit told you what was going on. They may have pushed your boundaries for a while before you even said anything or before you even realized. There's always that final push where you just got to push somebody away, and that's what happened. They think that they can really explain because they don't feel like it came across the right way. Like, to them, it wasn't smoke and mirrors. To them, it was authentic. They have control issues. Oh. Drifting apart, playing both sides. Okay. That's interesting because I kind of got that from this card. Two people talking like this just made me think there were two sides to this story. And someone's trying to please everybody. That's why the smoke and mirrors, because they feel like they have to be one person at one place and one person at another. And that's hard. Like, they're having to, okay, it seems like they're the ones with the control issues, and they may be, but there's someone else controlling them. And they feel like they can't completely tell you about it because you've drifted apart too much. Don't force a conversation. I'm really getting they want to confess something to you, like something that made them do this, but they still made certain choices. I mean, anybody can redeem themselves, but they have made some interesting choices along the way that people may not agree with. Let's see, 3 more cards. This is the Spill Tea Oracle deck, by the way. Public exposure, inner circle, ego check. Okay, they got caught trying to please people too much. Like, really, the people pleasing caved in on them. And they're still blaming this other person with control issues, and it really is partially their fault. No matter what you might be thinking, because this person did act a certain way. Because someone was pulling their strings, blackmailing them possibly, with public exposure. Making them scared to be themselves, making them scared to tell certain things to the inner circle. They were trying to make you the one excluded from it, but it turns out they're the one excluded. Or at least they could be, depending on how this public exposure goes or doesn't go. They're really upset with themselves for letting things go this far. I wonder what's the Tea Oracle deck. Yeah, that's the thing, is that's what they fear judgment of the most, is that people are going to be like, how did it get this out of control? Yeah, that's what happened, though. Scarcity tactics. That's part of the control. That's how certain things have been dangled in front of them. Somebody's making them feel like they're going to lose out on something. Scarcity. Crying over you, still not over it. Watching your post, pretending they're fine. That's why they want to confess. Because they don't think you know this, but you do. You've gotten indications of it through your intuition and through other people. Other people have said things to you about this. Your spirit told you before. Your spirit's been telling you. I'm going to get one more from What's the Tea. Okay. Breaking news, path unknown. It's not really breaking to a lot of people. Some people already knew this. You may already know this. It's like they think they're going to clear the air over some breaking news, but your spirit's already told you. That's what I mean. There is part of it you haven't heard, though. I'm not saying you need to hear it. I just want you to know there are things you don't know that may surprise you, because we're not going to know everything. Even though you're intuitive and, we sense things, there's always surprises. If there weren't, what would be the point? But just be calm and not triggered and not manipulated. You are not manipulated. Let's just speak that right now. No one tells you what to do, okay? No one. Faith over fear. Determination. All is forgiven. Okay? That's why they want to clear the air, because this all is forgiven, that's what it means. Look, you can forgive them from afar. How you handle it's up to you. You don't have to come in for a confession, whatever, Anyway, they see your determination. That's why they want to confess. That's why they're even still talking about this. But have faith. You have nothing to fear. Don't let anyone coerce you because this person's getting coerced. Because that's what I'm getting. Blackmail, coercion. Someone really has something on someone. What's the energy we need to end? You always say the right things. Use your intuition. Don't second guess yourself. Look with your inner eye, not your outer. That just means listen to energy. Pay attention to energy. Close your eyes even while you're around this person. People ask what that means. It means a lot of different things for different people. But if you really want to know that in basic terms, honestly, I really believe when you get around people, or even when you think about them, if you really concentrate and think about that person and remember things about them, like how they smell, how they look, how they feel, what they sound like, make it so they're so real, like they're right there with you, kind of like having a dream. You know how you have a dream and it feels so real, like you're talking to someone you haven't seen in a long time. Make it that real in your mind and connect to that energy and see what you feel. Close your eyes and see what you hear. But if you're around them, especially if you're in person around them, pay attention to the thoughts that come, because that's their energy. Protect yourself first before you go in. Lots of ways to do that too. Imagine a gold light of protection. I always do that. I imagine it filling me from outside space, going all the way to the earth, and just filling my whole aura. Anyway, more on that later. Trust your intuition and listen. Listen to the thoughts that come when you're around them, if you're around them. Listen to the thoughts that come when you think about them, and then imagine what you would say. Don't let them trigger you. Don't let them pull you into this, whatever it is. You don't deserve that. You always say the right things. It is spoken, it is written, and so it is. Amen.